It's a real joy to be with you on this Wednesday of the Word of Encouragement. I trust you're doing well. It's exciting to know that we serve a living God, and each day the Lord does not return is a day that He wants to accomplish great things. I encourage you to start each day thinking about the rapture and looking forward to the Lord's coming. But then, as you go through the day and He does not come, that means He has a really important job for each one of us to do, and we need to get a hold of that and thank God for the life that He has given to us. Today I'd like to look at 1 John chapter 2, and here we have the warning about loving the world, and it's a very helpful warning. And then we read in verse 17, "And the world passeth away, and the lust thereof, but he that doeth the will of God abideth forever." Now this is a wonderful encouragement because we are very much overpowered by our culture. When I'm in different scenarios, like being in a large, maybe sports event, a big professional game or a college game, I don't do it often, but if I'm ever there, or I'm at a parade where a lot of things are displayed, or I'm around a big political gathering or whatever, the pressure and the bigness of the culture just seems to be exaggerated at those times. And especially with technology, we have all that's going on just bombarding us. And so we can feel pretty small when it comes to all that's going on. And Satan loves for that to happen. But we need to have our eyes open that, yes, the culture, it's this world. Satan controls the culture. They follow him, the world does. And there's all kinds of things that are deeply concerning and dark. And yet, we serve the God that's above it all. And He is in control of all things. He created the world. And He's not thrown by anything that is going on. And so that verse that follows the warning about the lust of the flesh and the pride of life and all of that is so important for us to remember. The world is going to pass away. This culture, in fact, cultures come and go every few generations. People that were very well known when I was a child are forgotten by this generation. Nobody knows about them. Countries and their leaders, which were very powerful at one time, are not powerful today, and the leaders aren't there anymore. And even in America, you have one administration after another. Things pass away. And we need to realize that all of this is very temporary, very temporal. But whatever is done for God will last. It abideth forever. It will remain. That's the idea. And he that doeth the will of God abideth forever. In other words, we will be in a relationship with God, abiding in Him, and abiding in the reality of all that He is doing, and it will be that which will continue on and on and on. So why be thrown, as 2 Corinthians 4 says, by the temporal? We should be very much affected by the eternal. That which lasts is far more important than that which does not last. And we as Christians have the privilege to serve the Lord and be part of eternal things. So the world's going to pass away. When you're concerned about something, it's not going to be there forever. It's going to just by natural causes be gone. And when God takes over, it's going to be gone. But if we know the Lord and all that we allow God to do in our lives, all of those things will continue on and continue on. So let's stay encouraged. What we're doing matters, far more important than even the greatest aspects of our culture.